What's going on, YouTube? It's CHIEFTEXX Films, your tour guide on the road to elevating your image. And on this channel, I highlight my ups and downs so you can capitalize off of my wins and suffer none of my losses. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. But today, we talking about Instagram carousels. All right, now that we're back inside, we got the pictures. Let's go ahead and go to Photoshop, man. I'm gonna screen record this so y'all can see this. Now we back in Photoshop. First of all, we gotta set up the document. So the carousel that I'm using is the dimensions are 4320 by 1350. So we're gonna go 4320 by 1350. All right. So now we got that set up. The resolution 300 DPI and create. So now that we have our artboard right here. This is the part where your creativity comes to life. You know, you do what you do. So let's bring in those photos. And I have a couple of assets that I want to bring in also. Matter of fact, let's bring those in first. These are the frames. That's the texture that I want to use. Some more frames. And now that we got that in there, let's bring in the edited pictures. Boom. This is the picture that I want in the background, so I'm gonna make this big. It's just a wide shot of what was going on today. So it just really explains and lets the viewer know where we are and what we're doing. So I want that big in the background. Go ahead and slide that to the back. All right. So we got all the pictures in. Just start moving them around just so you can see where everything is at. All right, so now that we got that situated, let's put the frames around them. Let's bring all these frames to the front. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and magic wand the white away. So before you can, since we drug all of those frames in, we have to rasterize all of these layers so we can manipulate them in Photoshop. Rasterize layers. Okay, now I can start deleting stuff away. So let's magic wand all of this white away. We got one. Let's do this one. Boom. Boom. All right. Let's move that around one of the pictures. We'll resize it later, but let's move on to the next picture and do the exact same thing. Magic wand all of the white away. And let's move that out of the way. This is the texture that I want. I want this texture over the background. So I'm just gonna make it big. Wow, that looks good to me. But let's slide it right over the background picture, and let's play with the blend mode. I found that for this picture right here, the screen looks best. So we'll get to that later, but that's where that's supposed to be at. And now let's go to this next frame. Let's magic wand all of the white away. Wow. Okay. All right. So we should have 4 frames and 4 pictures. I'm gonna turn this one on its side. If you hold shift, it'll snap to 90 degrees. So let's hold this one. Let's put this one over this picture. If you hold shift now, it'll break the proportions, and that's what we want to do to squeeze this in over this picture, get the right dimensions over this picture. So we got that picture taken care of. Now once we do that, we want to select the picture and the frame. Okay, frame, picture. Okay, dang it. We want to select the frame and the picture. Then we want to right click on the layer and then convert to smart object. So now that picture and that frame are together. Now we can rotate it and do what we need to do to it. Let's go ahead and slide that to the back. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's grab this other picture, this other frame, and do the exact same thing. I'm gonna rotate it first. Boom, 90 degrees. Bring it in. Slide it over. Break the proportions, hold select. Let's go ahead and slide that up. And I'm gonna slide this frame. Well, actually, let's break the proportions again and slide it where we need it. Wow. There we go. So now we got that frame. We got the picture. We're gonna select the frame. Right click, rasterize, convert to smart object. And now this picture can be manipulated with the frame also. So we have this other picture right here. Let's take this frame and do the exact same thing. We're gonna rotate it first. Break the proportions, holding shift. Slide it in over the picture. The sides in. Wow. Now grab the picture, hold shift, grab the frame, right click, and convert to smart object. Again, another picture in the frame. Same thing with this one. Let's grab this frame, Control T. Let's bring it in, break the proportions, holding shift. There we go. Slide it over this picture. Boom, there we go. Now grab the picture, grab the frame, right click, convert to smart object. Boom. 4 pictures, 4 frames, and now let's get to rotating and manipulating. Okay, so First of all, let's go to guides. Let's go to guides. Go to view first, then go to guides, then go to new guide layout. I want to break this into 4 different columns. So click 4, okay. So now I know where my pictures look like, because the pictures look like they're gonna be together in a carousel, but they all are separate. So you want to make sure that each frame looks dope by itself, but also looks good cohesively with everything else. So I want this picture to fill a whole frame up like that, because I want this picture right here to be smaller behind, and let's rotate it a little bit. It doesn't have to be big like that because we have the background picture that we have the background picture that's also going to be in this frame. I want to rotate it this way because that one's rotated that way. Boom. There we go. So that frame looks dope to me. So let's move on to the next one. I'm going to rotate this one in instead of out. Slide it down. Maybe make it smaller. Again, it's gonna look dope because this picture is in the middle, in the background. And then this one, let's go to this picture right here and do the same thing. I want this, let's slide this one over a little bit more. There we go. There we go. All right, looking good to me. Now, the only other thing that I want is I want to bring my logo in. Let's bring in my logo. Tools, graphics, logos. All right, bringing in my logo. Let's overlay that. Put a color overlay on it. Make it white. Then I want to convert to smart object so I can manipulate the blend mode. I like my blend mode to be overlay for my logo, period. Anywhere I put my logo at, I like to make it look overlay. I don't want to just throw it on there looking all crazy. So boom. We got that. Got my logo in the background. Boom. Looks good to me. I don't like how this is over me in the background. So let's go to that. Eraser tool. And let's just get rid of that. All right. Looking good, looking good. Now, I feel like I want to do something. I want to put something over top of this, so I got another asset off the internet. Let's slide this to the end, bring it up to the top, and again, play with the blend mode. Let's see what okay, screen looks good. It's at the top. Let's duplicate that, Command J to duplicate it. I want to bring that to the other side and just flip it. So you go to edit, transform, and flip horizontal. Bow. Let's slide that to the end. And you see these two lines in the middle? I don't like that. So let's rasterize these first two layers. Rasterize. And then let's go to the eraser tool. Okay, you gotta do it one by one. And let's just delete that line. Boom. All right, looks good to me. This is how you make a carousel. Graphically, I probably could have done more, but this is just quick for the tutorial. And then from here, you wanna go to select. Oh no, okay, so you wanna get the slice tool. If you don't see the slice tool, just hold on it and then slide down to the slice tool. And then slice from guides will pop up right here at the top. Click on that and it gives you your slices. Now we want to go to File, Export, Save for Web. Now we're saved for web. Want to get it, make sure it's JPEGs, maximum, quality 100, and press save. Let's go to the desktop. I'm gonna put it in a new folder. Let's call the folder IG. Call the files IG. Click save. Let's check out what it looks like. Let's go to IG, images, and then boom. You got your 4 images. Now all you got to do is go to Instagram and drop them in order, and you got your carousel. I'm gonna show you what this carousel looks like on my Instagram channel. All right, that was just a quick tutorial, man. I hope y'all liked it. I learned something new today, so I wanted to, teach y'all something new today. If you didn't know how to do a carousel in Photoshop, this is how you do it. Appreciate y'all watching. If you like content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos. I'm out, but y'all keep them cameras rolling, man. All right, if you stuck around to the end, you the real MVP, and I got something for you. In the description below is a link to the download file for the PSD that we used during this tutorial, man. You can use it however you want to use it. For Instagram, you can use it as a template just to get the dimensions. However you want to use it, you can use it, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man, and click that notification bell. I'm out.